Hey guys, Galaxy Studios here with my coverage of the second round of the Bloons Tower Defense 6 tournament. This is a massive 256 player tournament featuring a lot of the Bloons content creators you all know and love, as well as most of the best players in the game. And I'm going to be covering every single round, so let's go. After making it past the first round, the second round was a little more unorthodox. This was a challenge to make things as perfectly balanced as they could possibly be. 16 alternate balloons rounds on the map balance, 75 to 90, with the goal of getting the most balanced spread of pops on as many towers as possible. I started off by trying to split stuff evenly between low tower counts, for example, balancing it between carrier, flagship, and archmajor, stuff like that. But then I realized that the best way to do it would be to plop 10 towers down, and then optimize from there. So I threw 10 strong towers onto the map, gradually adjusted the upgrade and ability timings to get them as close as possible to each other's pop count, and ended up with a score of around 11.6k out of the maximum of 17.8k. It's a pretty good score, but I'm not interested in recreating it, so instead here's some footage of Taxone demolishing balance chimps. This was shaping up to be an interesting round, until the halfway point when it was revealed that a perfect score was possible. Then it became even more interesting. Let me make some things very clear. This is a feature, not a bug. Only 14 out of the 256 players in the tournament were able to successfully pull off the setup, and with the exception of Yui and maybe ISAB, their opponents were players that would have lost to them even without the max score setup. ISAB never said that he disapproves of the players using the max score setup, and has directly told the organizers that he doesn't mind its existence. With that and a cheating scandal out of the way, it's time for the round results. Congratulations to MD Rouge for winning the round and getting the cheapest perfect score, and to Mr. Pytrek for having the best non-perfect score submission. As for the content creators, Chomp Chomp and Alukian won their match and remained in the winner's bracket, SJB and the previously mentioned ISAP lost their winner's match and dropped to losers, Punchy remains in the loser's bracket after winning his match, and H-Bomb has been eliminated from the tournament. As for the matchups I called out last round, Hoppyface beat Truman by a pretty comfortable margin. As for the marquee matchup, Scoocha got a perfect score. He and Lombre have told me that Scoocha had the better submission even without the total transformation setup, with him managing a score of 16.5k and Lombre managing around 16k. Therefore, Lombre didn't bother submitting. Best of luck in losers, Lombre. Alright, the next round is only the losers bracket. I'm not in it, so I don't have to play, but I will still cover it. Let's take a look at what matches are in there. Awkward's still in the tournament. Beat Hobbyface, will have to keep an eye on him. And nothing interesting, Ooh, Ice Phoenix versus Clutch. Wow, dodged a bullet there. I am very glad they didn't lose that. Oh,